Production process is divided into three. You have the pre-production, that's everything that happens before the production, the planning, working in the studio. Then production itself, which is like the beat making process, recording your vocals, like when you want to do a track. Then we have post production, which is like mixing, mastering. So for you, now tailored to what you're trying to do. The fact that you're just trying to be a recording artist, you'll be focusing more on like the production stage and the post-production stage. Everything is important for you. Everything is important for you, but I'm just saying like you'll be focusing more. You'll be focusing more on like recording, mixing and mastering, So like you learn how to record your voice when you have a beat, like your producer sends you a beat, or I give you a beat, or you get a beat from B-Stars or anywhere, and YouTube. You learn how to record, and when you record, you learn how to like. There's something called a premix. A premix is like how you want your stuff to sound before you give it to the professional mixing engineer. So you put the pitch correction, the auto-tune, and you put like equalizer, you put like a reverb, just make it how you want, like a prototype before you give the final mixing engineer. Because when you give the final mixing engineer, it's that prototype that you give them that you use to analyze that, okay, this is the way this artist wants to sound, and they can like tailor it to be the exact same. So that's pretty much what music production entails in like the basic fundamental details. So is there like any?
Is that the mastering is all about making it sound well, like Is that the mixing is about cutting up the errors and stuff, like, but the mastering is about making it sound the same. I don't understand that part.
Okay, so like you're cooking soup, but do you like food? Do you know how to cook?
I'll try.
Let's say you're cooking what's your best African soup?
African soup, really delicious.
Just say you're cooking egusi. You have done your pre-production, which is you and your babe now. I don't plan, say, maybe we'll cook egusi today. I don't all this one. I don't pre-plan, go market. I don't buy everything come now. So you take kitchen. Pre-production stage on pass. You don't take kitchen now. Production stage. Let's produce the egusi. So now we're gonna start. So what's the first stage you make egusi? Your mind you, that pre-production stage also involves like maybe washing your meat, washing your leaves and all those things. Okay, now you're
everything ready for the main.
Exactly. Now you're about to start. What you first do, you put your pot on the stove. You pour your hot oil. When you pour your hot oil, you pour your pepper. After you pour your pepper, you pour your egusi mix. You pour your stock, you pour your meat. Start mixing everything together. Exactly, and you'll be tasting it small. Does it taste nice? Your baby will say, baby, come and taste. It tastes good. That's mixing. You are mixing effects. You are mixing your voice. You are mixing the sound effects. You are mixing just the
you back up everything.
Just the
Everything
mix
together.
everything there, how you want it. You know, we are trying to do everything and like perfect. Just the mix and as far as you know, like, oh, this is the formula, this is the ingredient. You try different things. After I've mixed it now, you know, every cooking process has its cooking time. Like for noodles, now they will tell you allowed to boil for, after you don't mix all your seasoning, they say allowed to boil for 5 minutes. Yeah, that process of it boiling for 5 minutes is to like marinate everything together, make it ready for you to cook, make it ready for consumers to consume the music. You understand? So that's mastering. Mastering is the process of making what you have mixed ready for people to consume. Or consume, when people consume music, just like food, you consume food, you know, your kitchen, from your home, your dining table. That's, you consume music through your speaker,
Test it out.
through your Bluetooth speaker, you know, through your headphone. Exactly. You know, through the small speakers, through like, you know, this type of headphone, you know, through this type of headphone, like different, your AirPods. So that's basically what mastering is. You know, and it involves like a much similar but a little bit different process for mixing. And like I was saying, in advanced world, like maybe America, Germany, even here in Nigeria, you know, but not everywhere. It's less frequent. In Nigeria, you have like a space where there's jack of all trade and master of all, because like, you know, like is one person doing majority of everything. But in advanced world, like America, you have people they call tracking engineers. What they do, track means to record. So tracking is
the other person.
yeah, that one do his work. One old guy who's 60 years old, professional tracking engineer, like they even win Grammys and stuff. That's all they do. They are professionals at recording.
They're just tracking you.
They are professionals at it, like they can record anything. If you want to record like ego, you know, they want to record like a train, they know how to set the mic, they know where to set it, they know the kind of effect to use. People that mix, that's their own job. That's all they do. People that master. So in a system like what you have over in maybe the UK or in America, you have a situation whereby there are different people doing all these different things. So you that are a recording artist now, your song will pass through tracking engineer, to pass through mixing engineer, to pass through the mastering engineer. You know, and most of the time, I'm sorry?
Now, I think from Nigeria, it's still like one person just sort everything.
It's because of like the level in our industry. You know, I believe as growth begins to happen, the more growth begins to happen, and you know, people are expanding and there's more capital. You know, people will begin to see the value in the different stages of the production like stages that exist. And one person can say, oh, recording is too sweet, I want to focus on only recording, I want to be a master at recording. You know, and like there will be people in Nigeria that will be going to only that guy, because you know that they use it.
When you're done with recording, just go to use the mixing.
Yeah, they know that when they pay that recording engineer, like they'll get the best stuff. You know, and the recording engineer doesn't know how to mix. You don't say, I can mix your song for you now. You take it and now give it professional mixing engineer. And when you've done, you take it and give a professional mastering engineer. You know. So that's just pretty much what the 3 stages of music